Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So I was just playing my character. I was leveling Healer Happy, and I've been doing it really fast while I'm playing on my own. I feel like I just, in general, level faster when I'm not recording these parts. Not that I have anything against it, so I figured I'm just gonna make a part that's just like, hey, I know I wanted to say I don't want to get to a point where I'm just playing and people are watching me level, and because I don't particularly think it's that entertaining. However, I do want a part. It is technically my day off. Not so much my day off, but it's a day where I kind of have all day to do whatever I want. And I decided I wanted to play Final Fantasy XIV, level this character as much as possible, for the most part today, before I have a few things to do later. So, I've been leveling for like the past, maybe hour. I decided I was going to do it. I got from like 23 to 25 and a half right now. I caught up with a bunch of my hunting logs, and I've been doing the main story. I am really ahead of the main story for my level. That's the one thing I realized, that I wouldn't really be able to record another video until I got to Total Rock. So I was like, I don't want to wait all the way till Total Rock. Why not just sort of show, I guess, my pace when it comes to leveling? Now, I've been getting used to... Oh, I don't have Stone 2 at this level. I've been getting used to... Excuse me, DPSing with my Conjure while also handling everything else. I still mix up my buttons here and there on my Conjure, just because, again, I only play with the controller whenever I'm playing this character. And because I couldn't play this character for almost a week because I had the stomach flu and then I had my eye injury, it's, at first it was just disastrous. I was like, oh my god, where is everything? I don't know where it is. I was gonna start doing some key bindings, and then I decided I'm actually gonna make that its own Let's Play video. That's probably gonna be unrelated to this character. I'll probably show off my binds on my main character and then go over, you know, how I land, why I have certain things bound to where they are, show my hand. But because I'm playing this with a PlayStation 4 controller, I didn't really want to just do a video on key bindings just yet. I also want to do a crafting and gathering video pretty soon on this guy, so that may be coming in one of the next few parts. I've been saying that since like part 9, but it's because I feel like it's pretty important to make sure you have your battle classes sort of, you know, out of the way before you start really working on your crafting and gathering classes, because sometimes it's just easier to have your well, at least for your crafting class. For your gathering classes, it doesn't really matter if you have, you know, a higher level or anything. If you just want to gather, go right ahead, trust me. But for crafting, it's really nice to be able to, you know, have your battle class available, and especially have ventures available, you know, higher level retainers, which I actually haven't been working on all too much. Just because it makes it so that you can get some extra materials for leveling your crafting, especially while you're doing other things. You can just send it out for the retainer ventures, and it's all good. So right now I'm just doing my Guildhest. I'm trying to get some of the newer ones out of the way, and I'm trying to DPS. I did a Halatali. I actually did my low-level roulette for the day on this character, and I got lucky and I got Halatali. So I actually got my hunting logs all done for Halatali, which is really, really good, because, well, it's just good that it's done, so I don't have to go back and do it anymore. I see an emerald carbuncle. Oh, never mind. Mark the other one. Let's go after that one. So I actually really like this Guildhest as a healer, because it's probably, I'm probably going to use almost all my MP. That's one thing I've really been doing, is burning all my MP on DPSing pretty much, and throwing out a few cures here and there. But yeah, I've gotten really used to bouncing back and forth. So healers, you can kind of take a look at low level what it's like, as long as you have a tank that, as I've said in the earlier parts, can actually take the hits, and they're not gonna die in like 2 hits if you don't heal them at all. Then it's pretty easy to swap back and forth between the two forms. My key bindings could definitely still be better, and whenever I feel like I have a little bit of a hiccup, I just, the heck? Oh, the thing is immune to fluid. It didn't, okay, well, it got bound. It just didn't get knocked back. It's weird. Yeah. I just made it so most of the buttons are on the same page. Like, they're all on R2, except for Stone 2, which I still have all the way on the left. I definitely need to redo some of this at some point. But right now, on my healer, I just don't care to really change the key bindings all too much. Also, whenever I have to stop and cast an Asuna, almost always. But you see how I'm just constantly bouncing back and forth between the forms, trying to DPS and heal as much as possible. Yeah, if you can get used to that at the earlier levels, where some would say it's a little bit easier to do at this level, depending on how well geared your tank is, but it definitely helps. Also, I am getting wrecked right now, and I'm dead. Luckily, watch this. Run. He needs the kite. He needs the kite now. Kite! Kite! Kite it! Please! Well, this is about to get very bad. I had aggro on like 50 enemies, and I got murdered. Alright, it's okay though. Because watch this. It doesn't matter, because as long as... You can get up and come back. Yeah. Luckily, this is one of those instances where you can get up and come back and still be perfectly fine. So, we got a few too many enemies on us. Wasn't able to out-heal it. So, you can also see another reason why you have to really be careful with doing that. Because I didn't expect to pull aggro and lose 500 HP so quickly. But that's what happened. So, we learned our lesson. We got through it. It wasn't a big issue overall. It was going perfectly fine until I got focused and destroyed. Literally got annihilated. I was like, oh, I have 200 HP and I'm in the middle of casting an ability. I should probably... Oh, I'm dead. It'll happen. It's part of the learning experience. I was really comfortable with it. I just didn't expect to get wrecked that fast at the end right there. It's not a big deal, though. I just got one of my challenge logs done for my Guildhests. Not sure what the other one is, actually. Challenge logs, Guildhests. Complete 10 Guildhests? Really? 10? It's a lot of Guildhests for a week. I don't want to do 10 Guildhests. I have no interest in doing 10 Guildhests. I still have to do the level. Nope, don't hit me. Thank you. Thank you, Zizgorlin. Yeah, so I got the earlier one out of the way. I mean, maybe I'll get it done. Duty Finder. I have All's Well That Ends Well. Which one is this? Oh, this one's a pretty easy one. Yeah, I'm just trying to get all of these out of the way while I continue on with the main story. Now, you're going to notice I'm not doing all these side quests. I'm actually going to save these for another class, probably my Thaumaturge, because I kind of out-leveled the main story a little bit too much, and it's going to basically be... I'm going to get to Total Rock, which is level 24, and the gear is going to be not useless, but... It's not going to last me very long. And then after that, I'm pretty sure is Hawk Manor and then Brayflocks. And then we have our second optional dungeon video. So I kind of want to get the main story caught up to me. And I'm still gaining experience points and levels while I'm doing all this. But, you know, I just don't want the dungeons to have not useful gear. So that eventually, if I do that, it'll end up at a point where I'm basically only doing leave quests to get caught up with my gear. And I really don't want to have to do that. Even though doing the Grand Company leaves, I think would be a good idea. I got a lot more gear doing those than I did doing other leaves, but it doesn't really make a difference. All right, so we have a really, really geared tank for this, so I am definitely going to go mostly DPS. Sylvan So, that was actually one of my Grand Company hunting logs. So yeah, with a tank who stone skins himself, unfortunately, I don't have stone skin yet. Very sad for me. Don't have stone skin yet. He stone skins himself. He'll probably be stone skinning himself even more. I shouldn't rely on that, but I should be able to full-time DPS this just like, yeah, he's going to be pulling him real fast because none of this stuff really hits all that hard. Even the poison he has on him, I don't even really need to cleanse it. Unfortunately, though, I don't have Holy. It's moments like this where I just wish I had Holy. Yes! This guy is going ham sandwich. And he's got the defensive take. Okay, at this point... I don't know how comfortable I feel with pulling all this stuff. I'm just gonna watch to see what our DPS do, and see if we get some good AoE killing. Oh, we got plenty of good AoE killing going on here. He's not even taking damage. Like even with all these enemies on him, he's still not taking any damage. So I'm gonna actually switch back in DPS. However, paralysis is annoying. I will get rid of that for you, sir. That was good. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick Guildhest. Probably gonna... He might slow it up. The boss is right there. Might as well kill these before we pull the boss. Get some of that MP back. There's a lot of ads on this Guildhest. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to reserve some of my MP. I'm just going to start getting my MP back a little bit. Give him one more cure. Regenerate some MP before we go on to the boss. I don't really need to regenerate much, but it's nice to go into the fight with full MP. Alright, that's all I need. Should get actually one more tick. Yep. 40 MP a tick. I'll take it. Now, there's going to be a ton of enemies here, and I'm actually going to stand right here and throw him a cure or something to lure them all here. That usually works a lot of the time. It doesn't matter. You can just ignore most of these enemies. But it's times like that where you got to be careful, because I just got silenced. And you don't want that happening. So, as a healer, this is a good place to practice. Hey, a lot of ads spawning. Bring him over to the tank. Let him pull them off you. He doesn't have a lot of MP, though, so I'm going to hang around him for a while here. Honestly, I could probably just heal and kite all this stuff around. Like, I could probably just do this and be perfectly fine. Except that a lot of people... I'm silenced now. Yeah. This is not good. And they're all casters, too. Oh. Give it... They better be killing that boss. That boss better be pretty damn close to death. Because this is getting bad. Things are getting hairy here. Normally, you would kill each of these waves one by one. But that's not what we're doing. Uh-oh. The silence again. The silence. The silence. Okay. We're good. We're good. Don't panic. This guy's gonna die, though. Oh, not if I have anything to say about it. Did he just cure himself, too? I think he did. This is chaos. Look at all this. This is not how this is supposed to be going right now. It's fun, though. Where's the boss? Oh, the boss, we stopped killing the boss. We started killing the ads. Oh, man. Send your allies to... Oh, yeah, I would love to send my allies to do something. Except I almost got destroyed by all this stuff. And we got even more of it. Alright. Alright, I think we got it. I think we maybe have it under control, almost. The Fashan is almost dead. I'm silenced. I'm silenced, buddy. There's nothing I can do. I'm here to save you. I ain't gonna let you die, man. I ain't gonna let you die. Spam that physic, man. Spam that physic. Yo, it's a good thing we got 3 people with cures. That's unbelievable. And I'm silenced again. Alright. So you want to see... Well, at least that made me able to get a lot of MP back. Alright, let's finish this guy. He's almost dead. Just finish him at this point. Finish him. Yeah, we got it. We got it. That was intense. That was pretty intense. I don't know who to give that to. There was some clutch heals in there. There was some clutch tanking in there. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm going to give it to the Black Mage, though. That Black Mage rose to the occasion. And I just got 10k for giving him that. And we're level 26. I've been maintaining 4 levels above the story. Wow, I got 3 commendations for that? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I thought the tank would definitely get one there. I'm sure the tank is probably like, I didn't get the commendation? I didn't get any commendations? Oh, damn, all my stuff is about to break, too. Yeah, let's get this. I should probably repair real quick before I do anything else. Okay, so now I got to start working on my hotbars. Because now I definitely have stuff on my hotbars that's taking up unnecessary space, and now it's interrupting with my new abilities that I'm getting. So repose, CC ability, sleep, pretty much. Now, I like to use it in dungeons, depending on what kind of tank I have, and if we're AoE DPSing. Because in low levels, it can enable you to DPS a lot more, and it can just, in general, reduce the amount of damage that you have to deal with by a fair amount. I'm actually gonna put it where my lava toad legs were. I like that spot. And also, as you can see, I added a second hotbar for my mount. I actually use my mouse to go over and click it. I can set it up to use my keyboard, but either way, I have to take my hand off the controller. You can also just set it up on like an option, on like a second hotbar. As you can see, I actually enabled my second hotbar by dragging something onto it, or repose automatically got put there pretty much. So you could put your mount there if you want while you're leveling up, but for battle purposes, I want to keep everything battle related on my hotbar, and I need to repair. Where the heck's the NPC? There it is. And my mounts and stuff on a different hotbar. That's just a personal opinion of mine. Wow, I really need to get some accessories. I do not have good accessories for my healer. Oh well, at least everything's repaired. I managed to get to pretty decent gear. Oh, this doesn't work anymore either. So my friendship circlet only works until I hit level 26. Luckily, when I did Halatali last, I got a Doctori's hat. So, pretty good. I don't have much else to equip, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm out leveling the main story to a point where I can't really get gear from the main story that's equal to my level. So, I mean, the thing is, I'm also not doing any content that's above the level of the main story, so I don't necessarily need it. But it is nice to have. Like, I don't like falling behind on gear upgrades. It's just a personal quip of mine where I always want to be up to date. So, okay, so we have a little instance right here. Hey, Claxio. What level is this quest, by the way? Is this 22? Yeah, this is 22, and I'm 26. Ugh. And I still have another Guildhest to do. Like, I just have so much experience falling into my lap. And that's how it is now with the challenge log and the roulettes and everything. It's just so much experience points. It's definitely a lot easier now to... Oh, can I sleep? I don't even think I need to sleep these. Sure, I'll sleep them. Why not? I'll be the responsible healer here. The heck? Did I have Cleric Stance on for all those? I guess I did. Doesn't even matter. I'm just not gonna stand. I ain't gonna stand next to you. That's dangerous. I don't want to be part of that. Yeah, this ain't gonna be that bad. This ain't gonna be... Okay, so what's probably gonna happen is... Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This one I remember being really, really hard back in the day. Probably not so much anymore. But basically what's gonna happen is a few of them are gonna go after me. And those are the ones that I'm gonna have to deal with. What the? Or they're all gonna go after me because I pissed them all off by sleeping them. Uh-oh. We might be in a bit of trouble here. I mean, we have the NPC heals, which, holy crap, are a lot. But we gotta make sure we don't get hit by that Milkroot Morble. Because if he hits us with bad breath, it's gonna be bad. Maybe I should just finish killing him. I was like, maybe my dots will... Nope. Dot's not gonna be enough considering that the Psy over there is just healing. Alright, so let's kill the Psy. Yeah, and Ida doesn't do anything to dodge any of that thing's attacks. Although I remember Ida taking more damage than this before. I remember a lot of things before they were easier. I remember a lot of things. There's something not right about this Morble. Oh, we just ignore the Morble. Alright, that works for me. I'll kill the Budnapper. It's the only other enemy I gotta kill? The Milkroot Morble. So what? Oh, I think they did. Yep, there's bad breath. That's where it gets rough. Now that they're getting hit by bad breath, that's where things can get a little rough. And also, I'm like way out of MP. Like, really out of MP right now. Fluid Aura. Forgot I had that this whole time. Is that all of them? No way. Is that it? And it runs away. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's going to get reinforcements. Oh, okay. That was way easier. All these things are just way easier than I remember them being. Then again, I can imagine if I was a... Actually, no. If I was a DPS, that probably would have been even easier. Because I would have been able to kill them even quicker. I don't know. I keep thinking these things are going to be hard, and then they're not. It keeps happening. Every time I'm in a video and we do one of those things, that is exactly what happens. So what should I make the title of this video? I used to do videos in Final Fantasy XI where I did nothing. I just did like a bunch of leveling, and I'd call them story time. But I haven't really told you guys any stories. Damn, what kind of stories? The thing is, I have a bad habit of telling people stories and then forgetting that I told them the story and then telling them again. So, I don't know if that's going to happen here. I mean, I have a feeling I'm going to end up doing that. Like, at some point, I'm going to repeat myself over and over and over again. In fact, at some point, I've already done it a million times. Like, oh, you know, like I said, this thing I'm going to say for the millionth time. Alright, main story, main story, main story. So one thing that I actually made a mistake on with this character, and it's not like it's a mistake, oh, I can't fix it, but I started ignoring hunting logs, too. I was so focused on making the videos that I kind of forgot about my hunting logs. And just as a reminder, yes, I said your hunting logs kind of fall off in terms of importance after you hit a certain level. And kind of, I'm already at that point where a full hunting log is barely even a level. Like, all of the hunting log from 21 to 30 is, like, barely a level for me. But you don't want to ignore it as a new player. Because when you hit level 50, when you've done all of your hunting log for your class, there's an NPC you can talk to in Old Gridania that will give you a ring, a level 50 ring, and it's just something to get you started at level 50. It's not a great ring, but you'll use it for, you know, the very beginning of your leveling experience. And I think it's a part of the game that Square Enix really doesn't put enough emphasis on. Like, honestly, there's no way that you would know that unless you actually took a look at your achievements list. Let's go to the achievements list. Let's go to main commands. Where is it? Achievements. So we go to battle. We go to, actually, I think it might be even character. Disciples of War. Is it something else? Am I missing something? It's got to be somewhere here. I thought it was character. Disciples of War. Maybe it's... No, that's not it. Item... Oh, it's probably... No, it's definitely not under items. Where is it? There's one that is about doing all your hunting. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. It's all these. So all of these, bump on a log, gladiator, pugilist, marauder, these are for completing all of the entries in your hunting log. And if you look, it gives you a reward, a Master Conjurer's Ring. Mind +7, piety +6, determination +5, and it's got reduced durability loss. That's, don't worry, that's a useless stat. But the point is, it's a ring, and I guarantee you, almost every new player doesn't know that's in the game. Like, they'll hit level 50, they'll finish all their hunting logs, and that'll be it for them. They'll just be done. When the achievement pops up, it doesn't tell you that that there's an item you can obtain. It's just something you have to know about the achievement, or you have to go to your achievements list after you unlock it to do it. It's something that people just don't make use of, and as a new player, any gear helps, you know? It's really, really easy to gear up to the point where that ring is gone. Like, you can replace that ring within a day or two of being level 50. You could replace it within an hour of being level 50, to be honest. But still, not every new player is going to progress at that rate. Having a ring like that is just... It's just important to me that people know that there are rewards like that from achievements and how to retrieve them. Obviously, I don't have any achievements I can retrieve anything from yet, so I can't really show you guys how it works. But when I do, I will be including that in one of the video parts, because I think it's something that everybody should absolutely know. And even if you don't need that ring anymore, just go get it. just go get it, man. That's all you got to do. Just go get it. So, by the way, you can see that I'm riding a behemoth whenever you see me mounted around. That's a 270-day veteran reward. You get that for, you know, being subscribed to the game for, you know, 9 months. I had to calculate it in my head real quick. How much is 270 days divided by 30? That's 9. What month? How many months? That's 9. 9 months. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go to Bent Branch Meadows. So even though I have the mount, even though I have, you know, teleports and everything, there are points where I still like using the Chocobo Porter over using all those mounts. Because, honestly, yeah, I don't get to take a direct path to the place. Like, there are little shortcuts I could take to probably get here quicker on my own mount. And, of course, it would save me 5 gil. Ooh. But, I mean, in the time it would have taken me to run from the Aetheryte Plaza to the entrance and then get on my mount and ride over, it probably would be about the exact same time as it takes for me to just go to the Chocobo Porter, which is 2 steps away from the Aetheryte, and then just pay 5 gil in order to do this. Even though you have your mount, you should still be looking at ways to save money, because what will happen after you get a mount is all of these shortcuts with, like, the Chocobo Keep and everything, they start to seem like they matter less, and it entices you pretty much. No, where are you going? Don't run all the way to the other end. Okay, now I wasted a little bit of time. They sort of entice you to just teleport, get on your mount, go to location, which is gonna burn through your wallet really, really fast, trust me. I've been trying to emphasize that a lot, but it's not easy to emphasize, because it's just such a convenience to be able to teleport to all these different locations. And now I have to... Wait, speak with at Busker and Struthers? Oh, no, I'm running the wrong way. Okay, that's my bad. Busker and Struthers is over in the South Shroud. I could have just taken another Chocobo Keep there, but at this point now, it's not more of a convenience. Even I should have just taken it all the way to the Keep. I got confused because I have the Archer quest, my first bow available, and it was on this map, so I was like, that's not Busker and Struthers, that's over in South Shroud. So I'm going to get over to South. Okay, so we're getting a lot closer to the next dungeon, which will probably be the next video after this. I really need to get some accessories, dude. Like, I'm tempted to just do some leaves just to get some accessories. I'm level 26. Look at my fucking accessories. Excuse my language. Look at my accessories. Level 17. I don't even have earrings yet. I don't even have earrings. And then everything else is just all garbage tier. I have these Dawn wrist guards. Are pretty good. I'll put those on. But look at this. I just don't have anything. That I don't know why I'm not wearing. I had no reason to not be wearing that coral ring. But everything else is, like, decent at the very least. These legs need some replacing. If I can find a main story mission that gives me new leg pieces, I am absolutely going to take them. And new feet. Damn, kind of wish I got more loot. See, it's times like this, I probably should stop, do some leave quests. I should go do level 25 leaves, to be honest. Get some level 25 gear, and then go into the dungeon. It's just the thing with me. I want to have up-to-date gear at all times. Even though, well, Total Rock actually level 25 gear will be useful. Even though you get level 25 gear from Total Rock. It would just be useful to have, you know? And I haven't really taken the time to do hardcore dungeon grinds to get all that loot, because I just find the leave quests overall easier to go about. But where are level 25 leave quests? In Gridania. I don't know, actually. I'm pretty sure Quarry Mill is 20. I don't think there might not be. Oh, you know, Quarry Mill probably has 20 and 25. I should go take a look real quick, so we can try and get some gear. Or maybe check out the Grand Company quests. I need the seals. I need to upgrade. I want to upgrade, because I can get some long-term gear from Grand Company seals. Again, I'm going to be skipping most of these quests. Now, again, normally wouldn't recommend that, but I am really far ahead of the main story, and you know, as you can see, I'm getting gear at a rate that, you know, is kind of, or at least I feel like I'm not getting gear with how fast I'm leveling. It's just not fast enough. So I don't want to wait. I don't want to use all these quests on that. I just feel like I could save all those quests for an alternate class, although I could be getting a lot of gear from them. I feel like just doing the leaves and everything is more than enough. I'm actually going to run over to Quarry Mill right now after I do this quick quest. Once I do that, I want to see if I can get some gear. I'll probably over-level Total Rock to the point where it's useless, and I'll probably just greed on a few pieces of gear for my alternate classes. But, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to level as fast as possible. Like, you're just going to see me run in point A, point B. What is this? A cotton sugarloaf hat? I have the Dodore helm. I'm going to not use that. I'm actually just going to take the 2 bronze pieces. I'm going to accept the next quest so I don't forget it's here. It's a big thing I've seen happen to a lot of newer players. They log off or they teleport away to do something else, and they forget where their last main story quest was because they didn't accept it before they left. So that's actually going to be something I'm going to emphasize a lot when we unlock jobs, because it happens most often with jobs where people will do a job quest, they'll get 5 levels, they'll go back to their guild and remember that, oh crap, this isn't where my job quests are. My job quests are in a different location than my class quests were. So we're just trying to work on all these different aspects. I'm still going to call, I guess I am going to call this story time with Mr. Happy. I kind of wish I had some more stories, though. I kind of go through all my stories on my live streams. So if you want real story time and slaughter time, come to my live streams. Those will be a little bit more eventful on average. All right, so I'm pretty sure there's level 25 leave quests here. I think the quest here, I think this quest is level 20, but I'm almost positive that after that there's a level 25 one. I'm gonna do it real quick because I just want to unlock it anyway. But I'm almost positive. If not, then I'm going to have to take a trip elsewhere. I know where there are some level 25 leave quests. Maybe I'll get lucky. Weaken the target and use pacify. Oh, well, not these guys. I should probably just... Yep. Yeah, these things are going to be really, really weak. I should be on... just be on the lookout for treasure chests. Just let me know if I missed a treasure chest. I don't want to miss a treasure chest, but it's probably going to happen. Hey, what are you doing? Because if you want to get gear from leave quests, you need to have your eyes open for a treasure chest. And sometimes they spawn in places that are really, really hard to see. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like they're hidden from you. It's just that sometimes they're kind of out of your vision. Like, you're just like, oh, okay. That's what I should have done. That's where it was. As long as you just try to stay looking in the area. I'm not even going to use dots on this thing. I think I need to hit him one more time. There we go. That's I almost always fail these whenever I'm talking, because so often I'm actually not going to fight this thing yet. I'm going to take a quick look around. Because I see enemies over here, I think, oh, there might be a treasure chest. I don't see one. So, okay, I'm gonna kill this thing. Well, not kill it, but so often I've been like live streaming or recording something, doing a quest like this where you have to pacify them, and I'll just kill them because I'm so busy talking that I just completely forget that that's the objective. It's happened so many times, but not this time, baby. Okay, let's go back, see if there's level 25 leave quests here. Hopefully there are. I say hopefully. Niall, please. Please, please, please. Oh, and I can get a new body. That's not even a new body piece. These things are crap. I'm going to take the silver piece. Sell that later. Please have level... Yes! Level 25 leave quest. Perfect. So, let's grab a bunch of them, see if we can get any gear. That's really the only reason I'm doing them, is I just want to get gear.